This is a true story. In April 2003, explorer Alan accidentally fell while exploring Blind Bone Rock. As he fell, his right hand caught on a boulder. The suddenness of this accident stunned Alan. By the time he realized what was happening, he was trapped in a long, narrow ravine. Alan tried desperately to free himself, but the boulder wouldn't budge. Instead, his hand was trapped even tighter. He endured immense pain and tried to dislodge the boulder with his left hand. He used all his strength, but it wouldn't budge. Then he tried kicking, pushing with his shoulder, and slamming against it with his body. He tried all sorts of tricks, but the boulder seemed to remain in place, unmoving. He was exhausted. He wanted to rest, but his bones were about to break, and the pain was constantly attacking him. Desperate, Alan cried for help, but the vast valley was desolate. Not a single living creature was in sight. With no hope of rescue and completely alone, Alan could only try to save himself. He began to count the tools in his backpack: a fan cord, a low-powered camera, a watch, a folding knife, and less than half a bottle of water. Now it seemed the knife was the most useful tool. He began using it to navigate the steep cliff face, but soon his hand began to ache. This continued for several hours, and he could only pry off a few small pieces of rock. Then, without any warning, the knife fell into a crack in the ground. Alan quickly bent down to retrieve it, but his limited mobility prevented him from reaching it. He took off his socks, found a twig, and bit by bit, hooked it with his toes. Finally, his efforts paid off, and he managed to pull out the knife. But then he discovered the blade was burned. He had no choice but to sharpen it. From day to night, Alan's mouth was dry, and he hadn't drunk a drop of water. He carefully unscrewed the bottle, took a small sip, and savored it. His legs were giving out from standing for so long. He had to find a way out.